So I competed in the game jam, and it did pretty well. It got like 13th in fun or whatever. And I decided, hey, I should remake this. This won't take much time. So yeah, this is part 1 of making video games. Video So the game has a very simple premise. You die, and then you come back, and then you die, and then you come back, but better, and then you die, 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 then you... And the art style is very much related to this game called Downwell, which is a game... Yeah, it's one of my favorite games, and I did actually remake it in another video, so you can watch that if you want. But it's time to make the game, so let's do that. Obviously, for a good game, there needs to be good textures, and I cannot do that, so I'm gonna be trying my best. Eventually, put the block in the game, and it looks horrible, but you know, it's yeah. With enough of these blocks, it's eventually gonna look good. I don't think that's how. So I had a very simple problem. The original game was it was flat, and I want it to be round. This is. Basically, I wanted there to be a planet instead of you going infinitely down into hell. But there was a slight problem. I'm stupid. And I don't know how to spawn stuff in the circles. So that's when I did major research. Ooh, circles. These are a lot of circles. What are these? I don't know what these mean. Oh wow, that's a lot of words. I honestly have no clue what I'm doing. Maybe I should just, you know, give up. No. I eventually actually got some code looking good. I don't know if it works yet because I'm terrified to try, but you know, it's looking good. And boom, look how beautiful this looks. It's like an actual circle, except that it isn't because it looks horrible. To fix this, I needed to do something. I don't know what it is, but I must have figured it out, and boom, we actually had planets. It's not looking too good, but it's actually it's a circle. There's a very major problem of it taking like 10 hours to get off the game, so, you know, I had to do some optimization for that. The next thing I had to do is actually make a player, and I kinda did that, except it doesn't really work that well. The way I did this is by basically making it so it's always going downwards to the core, and that's it. It's not that complicated. And as you can see, it looks pretty convincing. It's going down, and I then also made it so there's different colors for each planet, so that's pretty cool. And then I got the movement kind of working. As you can see, it looks beautiful. You can now move around like it's a video game. And you know, maybe there's a slight bug when you go inside the core that you spin infinitely, but you know, who cares? Who needs to worry about that? I then finally got the loading working, so now it loads the planet slowly, so it doesn't use so much of your computer's processing to actually do that at once. So that's cool. And then I got the digging working, so you can actually dig to the core, which is kind of the point of the game. And then I added some good camera movement, so it moves slowly towards the actual desired position, which is the player. And I also added custom blocks instead of the boring starting ones. So now the planets actually look more alive. Now the reason people actually like playing most games is because everything gives you feedback when you do something. Like you jump, it makes a funny sound. I have to do this, but I'm going to be using particles for literally everything. So boom, we got some particles when you break stuff. That's pretty cool, right? That's like literally that's a video game. I also added a small floaty thing that goes towards the coin. Oh my god, so, what will this guy do next? I don't know what it is, but it does something, so that's good. I next needed a health bar for the actual oil, so I decided to make this awesome thing. It actually kind of fits the style of the game, so that's pretty cool, right? So now the oil, it's in the video game, and it's looking great. I also added a little bit of text so you can actually understand what you're doing for new players. It's not too good, but it's the best way I could actually tell people without, you know, there being a tutorial. And now it's time to work on the shop, which is probably the most important part of this game. So I started off the shop with this horrible system where it just shows a red box wherever you want to click, and I don't really like this that much. But alas, I continued and I added some upgrade things when you actually click on those red boxes. It's not that good. I finally had enough with those red boxes and added this amazing system. I also made it so you could upgrade the sun. I then added numbers to give you a little bit more feedback about how much you're making, and it doesn't look too good, so I probably need to upgrade that. So I upgraded that, and now it looks so much better. We're video gaming out here. So this is about like at the halfway point where I mostly have everything like in the original game done, but now I just have to expand upon it and just make it better basically. That's what I gotta do. But with a game you need beta testers, so I decided to get my best beta testers to play it. I want it that way. Tell me why it ain't nothing but a heartache. Hey, tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why ain't I done a big mistake. I want it. Anyway, do you like the game? Is the game good? Is the game good? Do you like the game?
Yes.
After that beautiful beta testing session, I decided to add some more features that will spice up the gameplay a little bit. I'm gonna set up a combo system in which when you break something in one go, it adds to the combo, and if you don't break it in one go, you die, and that's not necessary. And this will allow for some pretty interesting upgrades to rely on the combo to actually work, so that's gonna be fun. I also made it so the shop looks better so people don't die as soon as they see the UI.
Hold on.
This is not better UI. That's not... That's not basing it. It's not. I also added a dev screen, which is cool because now you can know how much money you've made, which is what I want to know. Okay. Oh no, this isn't this. Okay, adding sound was for some reason the hardest challenge because I just don't know how to do it that well because, you know, I'm not a sound professional. And also for some reason WebGL doesn't work, so I need to fix that. So I went to the best website to figure that out. What the hell does any of this mean? I don't know. I don't know what any of this means. What is this? Some sort of like different language? I can't read. Now I understand how illiterate people feel. I didn't need to read that to figure that out, but I also got my good friend Username to make some music for me, so here it is.